I misclicked and ended the event. So sorry about that, but we're back. We're here. So I do once again apologize for just ending that randomly, but I misclicked. I really do need to fix that music bot that we currently have to just better implement things so that I don't have to leave and rejoin every time we start. But enough talking about the Discord bot, right? Let's get right into price. If you guys saw the announcement, you know that, well, tomorrow, actually, today for some people, is Trump's inauguration, right? We also have a bank holiday. I believe it's Martin Luther King's Day or something. I'm going to go check, but we have a bank holiday, right? Markets are going to be closed the whole day. We also have the World Economics Forum events, the annual meetings, and the whole conference and stuff that happened this week. So truth is, I'm not going to be trading until Thursday. And even Thursday, I'm going to be half risk, just trading Thursday and Friday, being very picky, low risk. It is not going to be a nice week, in my opinion, for the markets. It is going to be extremely volatile. There's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of things will be said that will affect the markets very much. So I want to be careful. I want to de-leverage, and I don't want to be trading in those first 3 days just because I don't want to waste my time. So it doesn't mean that there won't be any high probability setups. It doesn't mean that there won't be any great setups that offer you a ton of return. It just means that the chances of that happening are very small. And I don't want to be investing 4 hours of my time on Tuesday and on Wednesday and then have nothing in return. So just because it is so low probability for me in these conditions, I don't want to invest my time into it. Worst case scenario, I miss out on an opportunity, but my P&L still remains stable. Compared to if I was to trade, the worst case scenario is I lost money and spent 4 hours of my day. So I lost money twice because my time is worth money. So just a little something to make you guys reflect on how you spend your time as a trader. But definitely, I won't be very interested. In regards to price, what I'd like to see is us expand through those highs. Right? See us expand through this area that we marked out as our premium array. I want to see us invalidate it and keep going, right? We invalidate that on Friday, closing past it. Oh, can't see. Wow. It would be better if I share my screen with you guys, right? Can I get a quick confirmation that you guys can see all right? Awesome. Sorry about that, guys. But as I was saying, right, we had our premium inefficiency here, not our first, right? But we first expanded through this liquidity and have now invalidated this array. This gives me clear insight. We talked about this in last week's Outlook, right? I said we were talking specifically about this gap, and I said if we invalidate this, it tells me that we have a higher objective. What is that higher objective? Right here. If we close aggressively through here, what is going to be my next objective? The next swing above, because there is no defense. If we close aggressively through here, what is going to be my next objective? All-time highs. Why? Because we have no defense. There's nothing in between this. This is what we call low resistance liquidity, just like we had below. Moreover, we have a high probability low formed with the SMT. All right, so you can trust this low, at least for the short term, right? You guys know from the weekly outlook, I expected this to be a retracement to then continue lower. But we were just waiting for one thing to happen, an event. And the inauguration of Trump is going to be the type of event that could bring a lot of volatility, a lot of liquidity to the markets. Do you think it would make sense with Trump being at the command as a bullish president? I don't believe in these things. Yes, certain presidents and certain government is going to be better for the economy in general, but it doesn't mean it will be better for my overall trend of my assets. So if it's better for the economy, okay, well, what does that mean? We don't know what challenges we'll face as a world economy in 2025, 2026, 2027, and 2028. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what challenges we'll face. So how can we know how the economy will react based on the president? It has no basis. So I really don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe the fundamentals affect these markets as much as people say. I'll definitely be interested in swing trading some Forex because Trump opened his mouth and everybody wants to buy. Just look at the coin he just did. Like, I just made a few tens of thousands of dollars just on a dumb coin that he posted for him, right? He created a coin. Wow. And now that coin, I believe in the last hour, right, all of crypto is going down at the moment. But just things like this, I don't regard a specific president as it will affect the markets in that type of way. Yes, it will affect them. It will mainly affect the beginning, but we're just going to stabilize because even Trump, even the United States are not the money that moves these markets. Talking about the Forex market, we're moving $7 to $8 trillion a day that is getting liquidated. That is a shit ton of money, guys. No country can take care of all of that. He said he was going to make a big announcement the first day, Alma, about crypto. Yeah, well, then he's going to say some random stuff, and that's going to affect the crypto side of things because crypto is now regulated and is very low in liquidity compared to our markets. We're excited when we see 100, 200 million in liquidity in any sort of crypto coin, but NASDAQ moves more than that in a few hours, right? So just to keep you guys in track, there's one thing as gambling, there's another thing as investing, and trading is a completely different thing. Trading is not investing. Trading is about making money. Well, if you're a day trader, right, it's about making money on the daily. It's about bringing consistent income. Investing is about growing capital. That is not the same thing at all. And when we're talking about crypto, I'm sorry guys, but we're mostly talking about gambling. If the coins you're investing in are not in the top 5 and are not utility-based coins or transactional-based coins, then you're just gambling. And that doesn't mean it's bad. Like, I gambled on the Trump coin. I was willing to lose $1,000, $1,400 to make $150,000. I was willing to do that. But then the return was there. But I know inside that it was gambling. And this is a little weird of a conversation to be having in a weekly outlook, but it's just to tell you guys the difference in things, right? So do I believe that Trump will affect the markets that I trade? Not at all. Can he affect crypto just by doing one simple post on X? Yes, because he has a lot of reach and a lot of people are going to start investing in different things because he names them out. Are more people going to invest in crypto? Maybe, but they're still too late, right? We're talking Solana. I was positioned at $8. We're talking Bitcoin. I was positioned at $23,000. Like, things like these, it's just, once you start hearing about it, it's too late, right? So don't waste your energy, don't waste your attention on dumb things like this. When people talk about the Matrix and all that bullshit, right, they like to go heavy into conspiracy. But for me, it's just about not thinking like the masses, all right? Everybody right now is like, oh, Trump is going to talk about crypto and stuff, and everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, I should buy some crypto. And we're just going to make money off those people. That's the truth. That's what's going on. Because they are my exit liquidity. It's time for take profit. Right? So you have to understand as a trader, you're taking money out of other people and you're trying to do the opposite of what the masses are doing. Always keep that in mind. So like right now, everyone's bullish. I have a specific reason to look at these targets, but I don't want them to be hit. I want us to die. I want us to go all the way down to these lows. I've talked about it for a while, right? And everybody was bullish here as well. So I'm being careful. I'm being ready. I see that ES is stronger than NASDAQ at the moment. I could very easily see ES take out this high while NASDAQ just took out this one and see us crash and have a 13-14% run. Okay, well, maybe not that much, but have close to a 10% run lower. That would be what is best long term for our economy, in my opinion. We need to liquidate a lot of money at the moment because everyone's just buying everything. There is nothing left. We have to liquidate a lot of money, scare some people, and then we're ready to run. And that is purely opinion based, just to be 100%. What I see on my chart is, okay, well, we invalidated this. We're probably going to open with a big gap down, just so you guys are ready. But I'm looking for us to do some sort of consolidation into the highs. But what will confirm that idea is if we expand past that high, I'm going to be focusing on trading this move, or as I said, right, with the SMT. And if we don't expand past that high, then I'm just going to keep shorting, and I'm going to be focused on trading this move after we cross this line, right? These little arrow thingies that I just drew, arrow thingies, that's not the best word for it, but these little measurement tools that I just drew are the moves that I am interested in trading. So I'm not interested in trading in this area. Why? Right? Why is this here? Let's make it red. Why is this a red zone? Why am I not interested in trading here? Because here it is unclear, right? So especially since I won't be trading early on in the week, then it will have time to develop, show me what it wants to do, and I'm either going to be longing or shorting here, or I'm going to be longing or shorting here. I'm not going to be interested in placing positions in this range. Does that make sense for you guys? Basically, of course, we'll have more insight coming Wednesday night. And as I always do, I like to do midweek analysis usually, right? Have a call in the middle of the week. But to be honest, guys, I just don't have the time at the moment. So I'll definitely post my charts in general, probably tag everyone. So be on the lookout for that on Wednesday night to give you guys some more insight. Because depending on what it does, then I'm going to be interested, right? If we respect this area, right, this inversion fair value gap, and we start pushing higher, right? So we see something like this early on in the week. Well, I'm going to look, is there SMT? Is there any indication that would tell me that we're ready to go lower? And I'll say, well, look, my lower objectives are here, and then I might be looking for continuation higher. But what if we open all the way down here, then just return here and start consolidating? Then I'm going to be expecting a raid. So no matter if it takes out the highs first, I'm going to go short. But if it takes out the lows first, then I'm going to go long. All right, so just some stuff like this that you will get more insight once we dive into, once we get on lower later in the week. And I do expect a lot of volatility. So if you are trading, just be careful, right? It's in times like these that you'll never regret not going all in, but you'll never regret not making money, but you'll always regret losing all your money, right? Because these are the types of market conditions that will allow for this. So all I'm saying is be careful on that end, right? Of course, just looking at what my chart is telling me, I see upside delivery, but I have to keep in mind what is going on in the world right now, and that tells me that we could reverse this move in a second. So definitely be on the lookout for some aggressive price movement. I'd say be careful, take profit early. And on that note, unless we have any questions, that's going to be it for this week. Quite a boring week as a trader for me, right? We have important meetings the whole week and a very important worldly event. I don't see anyone asking any questions at the moment. It's a boring outlook, right? There's not much to say when there's a week where I'm not looking to trade, and then later in the week, I'm going to be half risk just to be in front of my charts, you know? So definitely going to be one of those boring ones. But on that note, I wish you all the best of luck if you're trading early on in the week. And if not, well, have the best week. Take some time off, enjoy. There's going to be some higher probability opportunities coming later. We'll have a price action review on Thursday and Friday this week. We'll still be reviewing price, so make sure not to miss those. It's always a pleasure, Kim. I'm glad you guys enjoy this more so of psychological talk and all that stuff, and more so of fundamentals, how I use what's going on in the world and in my trading. I wish you guys the best of night, and we'll see each other on Thursday for our PA reviews. Have a good one, guys.